The last one is, it's got a lot of studies supporting, you actually mentioned it, which was ashwagandha is one of my favorite other supplements.
Well, isn't it up there with like creatine as far as one of the most researched herbs?
As far as herbs are concerned, I would say, I mean, ginseng is super researched, but ashwagandha lately, there's a lot of studies coming out supporting it. When I take ashwagandha, here's what I notice. I get way faster recovery. And I seem to feel better with less sleep and feel better when I'm stressed out. It does help manage cortisol in people.
It's definitely one of those, if I'm feeling like a lot of stress and I'm carrying a lot with me, like, and I'll take it, it helps to alleviate that quite a bit.
Yeah, there was a study that showed that it increased power output with athletes. So you'll notice you'll get stronger by taking ashwagandha as well. It raises HDL, it lowers HDL. It's great for infertility. In men, it'll improve. So I have a friend of mine who's trying to conceive with his wife, and his sperm count was a little low. So he asked me like what he could take, and there was other things I recommended, but I also recommended ashwagandha, and it made a big difference, and they got pregnant.
And this falls in the category adaptogens, right?
Adaptogenic.
Now explain that again to the audience on exactly what that means.
Adaptogenic herbs or compounds are compounds that help the body deal with stress. Like now your workouts are too hard for your body because you've already got too much stress. You're not feeling good. Cortisol goes up. Testosterone drops, and women, progesterone and estrogen kind of messes up, and you just kind of feel crummy. What these type of compounds do is they make the bucket bigger. So now your body can deal with more stress, and you get less of the negative effects. How would I use ashwagandha? I would use it like this. If you're going to go through a period where maybe it's finals week, you
just had a baby,
or you just had a baby, like I did, right? Or you're about to go into a phase of training where you're going to do a lot more sets, a lot more volume, maybe pre-contest. Pre-contest for competitors is very stressful. It's super common for them to get sick pre-contest. They're doing so much cardio and working out and diet or whatever. So anytime you see yourself going into a period like that, ashwagandha would be a good supplement to help your body handle those types of things.
Right.
So to give you an analogy, if diet, exercise, and sleep and lifestyle were the engine to your car, supplements would be the air filter. So that's the difference that they'll make, right? But it's not a turbo. It's not a supercharger. Those you're talking about anabolic hormones. Even steroids are probably not like a turbo.
No.
Or a supercharger.
No, when you say diet, sleep, programming, I mean those are the bigger. That's the engine. 99%. That's the nitrous. That's the turbo. All these other things are like the little bolt-ons, like you were just using as an analogy.
Yeah, man. Next week I'm going to be doing a lot of extra work, or it's going to be really stressful. So maybe I'll start taking some ashwagandha, right? You can also find all of us on Instagram. You can find Justin at MindPumpJustin, me at MindPumpSal, and Adam at MindPumpAdam.
This is the part of happiness that people don't usually understand. True happiness requires unhappiness. Why? Because purpose requires pain. To find meaning in your life, pain is just incredibly sacred. If we miss out on pain, we miss out on post-traumatic growth.